Welcome back to the 513 podcast. I'm Nick Nickel, also known as Bengals Storm. I'm alone today without any co-hosts, but I'm here with a very special guest, multi-year linebacker, Michigan State, Bengal for many years, linebacker Joe Bachie. How are you doing today, man?
I'm great. I'm glad you guys are having me on. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Great having you on the show. Great having you on the team. Can't wait to see what you do this season, but yeah, man, let's get on to the questions.
Yep. I'm excited again for another good year.
And so first question I have for you today is how is it, like, can you explain why you were placed with a tender by the Bengals, I believe, to come back to Cincinnati? Can you explain, like, what that means to you and how you want to, like, prove yourself more this season to hopefully get a bigger contract in the next few years?
Yeah. I mean, I think we all know our linebacker situation. We have two guys who are playing really well right now. And obviously, I'm kind of a role guy right now with a couple other linebackers. And, if someone went down with the fingernail, we'd be ready to step in. And I'm just kind of betting on myself this year. I mean, just like majority of the guys in this league, I'm on a 1-year deal and, hope the best and hope to play well on special teams and move forward, maybe get a couple games at linebacker and then, see what next offseason brings. But, it's tough to leave Cincinnati. We got such a great thing going here right now. Just when you go into the building, the coaches, the training staff, weight room guys, the players, it's hard to see myself going somewhere else.
Yeah, man. I mean, in my opinion, I think we have the best linebacker unit in the league. I believe, I don't know, an analyst said that you would probably be a starter on a lot of teams. Same with like Jalen Davis, because you guys got tendered on the same day. Can you explain what you think you can, like, how you've improved your game in the past year to that if you were a starter, the coaches trust you more than in the past few years, and how you think you can just show what you can do?
Yeah, I think it just kind of creates comfort for yourself. Like when you're around a system for so long and some coaches and you're kind of in the NFL, especially, like I came in undrafted. So I was on 3 different teams rather quickly within like a year, and you're just kind of not sure. And then all of a sudden you get that trust from a coach, a little comfort, and it makes you feel a lot better about yourself. And then at that point you can just play. So that's kind of what I've been doing, just growing the last couple of years. I know the system well, so that's not like something I'm diving into the playbook constantly because it's kind of like second nature now. So now you just worry about, all right, what's the offense going to do? And let me just go play ball at that point. It kind of takes the thinking out of the game a little bit, which makes it a lot better. Makes you play a lot faster too.
Yeah, man. I mean, the coaches. That was my next question. Is can you explain, like, how has it been being developed by Darren Simmons and Lou Anarumo?
Yeah. I mean, Darren was, for the first part, the main reason, I've been sticking around, just because I was able to build some trust and a good relationship with him. I go up in his office and we just sit down and talk about anything. And that's just kind of the relationship we built. But it all comes from trust, and that goes both ways. It's a two-way thing. And obviously then you got Lou and, I started with Al as our linebacker coach a couple of years ago. Now we got Coach Betcher. But, just building that relationship with them just so when the time comes and your number's called and you got to go out there and do something, make a play, they trust you. And that's the great thing that's going on here right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of respect for Darren. He's been in this league for God knows how long. But Lou as well will probably get a coaching gig soon. But next question I have is, like, how does it, the linebacker unit in general, just sticking together? Pratt getting his extension, making BJ go bald, and then Logan and Hakeem still on their rookie deals, and then you get tendered. How do you think the chemistry of the linebacker corps is going to be with it still intact for a third straight season?
Yeah, I just think it's a very unselfish group, top down. Obviously, everyone kind of wants theirs and wants to play, but at the end of the day, if someone's dinged up or if you're a backup right now like I am, like, you want to see the guys on the field play well. So no matter what it is, you're going to try and help them out. And I think that's what our group does better than a lot of people is everyone's together. Any adjustments, everyone's helping each other out. And no one's kind of, a me guy. Everyone's kind of a we guy where everyone's, main focus is we got to win, and whoever's out on the field's got to do the job.
Yeah, man. And speaking of the whole linebacker core, can you talk about the new guys? We signed 2 undrafted free agents in Jalen Moody and Moody and Tyler Murray. Can you talk about them a bit and what you see in them?
Yeah, we also signed Shaka. He is from Duke. I'm blanking.
Oh yeah, Shaka. Yeah, we got a lot of linebackers.
Yeah, so we brought in some guys. Obviously, 3 undrafted guys that are all going to be ready to prove something come camp time. They got their feet wet a little bit with the playbook here and OTAs, but that's not real competition yet. We're all just kind of running around in our helmets and underwear, basically. But realistically, like they got a good chance. They all bring something a little different, and I'm excited to see what they got as well. But they know the same thing. Come fall, it's competition. You said it. We got a lot of linebackers right now, so it'll be a fun camp between everyone.
Yeah, man. And speaking of like a bunch of new guys, last year when you were on here, I talked about just like Dax Hill, Michigan, and then some Ohio State guys and like the trash talk. Now this year you got Chase Brown from Illinois, Charlie Jones from Purdue, Brad Robbins and DJ from Michigan. And how is it? Has there been more trash talk in the locker room with the Big Ten?
It grows a little bit. It makes it fun during the season. Every week you're playing someone in the locker room, so it's always just like a fun little rivalry you got going on. But I can't get away from the Michigan guys that keep bringing them in. No, they're all good players, though. I like Brad a lot. DJ's locker's right by mine, so I've talked to him a good amount. But, it's a great thing. You talk about college ball, it's all Big Ten football, but now we're all here on the same team, and, we're looking to move forward together.
Yeah, I mean, I just find it insane with Michigan. Like, everyone's Ohio State fans in there. It's like, let's get another Michigan player that beat Ohio State.
Yeah, Michigan's got it going right now. They're doing something right up there, whatever it is. So, you can't hate on them. They're winning right now.
I mean, I can hate on them.
Yeah, you can.
I can.
You can. Yeah. No, I can too. Trust me. I was trying to say the thing.
And, all right, so next question I have for you is, it was just – so speaking of, like, Big Ten rivalries, has there been a AFC North or maybe Kansas City that has, like, mimicked one for you, whether it's, like, Michigan State with Ohio State or Michigan or whatever?
It's funny. AFC North, I feel like, is just such a good division, top to bottom, that, we've struggled with the Browns for the past couple of years, and we finally beat them a little bit last year, and that's kind of been something that we've circled just as like an Ohio rivalry. And then Baltimore, that they're loaded at all times. They're a good team. We lost them early in the year. We came back, beat them back-to-back weeks. The Steelers, they beat us week 1. So like there's a lot of back and forth going on, and I think the AFC North is the top of the game in the NFL. Like if you want to play a good team week in, week out, the AFC North is tough. And then obviously you said Kansas City. They're the top dog in the AFC. Say it how it is. And if you want to win and you want to go to the Super Bowl, well, that's the team you got to go through.
So speaking about this, I feel
I wouldn't put my head or I wouldn't put it. I was gonna say I wouldn't circle one and be like, oh, that's like a Michigan State Michigan game, but they're all they all have a little different feel, and they're all definitely rivalry games though.
So that makes me wonder now, would you say like the media and the fans like overblow the Bengals-Chiefs rivalry? Is like the players at that level, or is it just, the fans are kind of putting it out of proportion?
Well, that makes the games fun though. That's the media in general with anything. They kind of blow up a lot of stories. It's not like we're in the locker room talking about it every day, like, hey, the Chiefs. It's more so just, we're focused on us right now until they're coming up that week, and, then it'll get firing a little bit. But right now we're kind of just focused on the Bengals.
All right, and next question I have for you is, do you have any specific personal goals for this season, whether it's you want to stay healthy for 17 games or you want to be a starter for a few, get an interception? Do you have any specific?
Yeah. I mean, I would just like to play a complete season. Last year, coming off PUP, the year before is when I hurt my knee. So I'd like to put a full season together with some really good tape. That kind of goes back to the 1-year contract. You're betting on yourself. So I'd love to have a great, clean, healthy year. I'd love the team to do well. And then, shoot, if someone goes down with a fingernail or their chin strap's broke and I got to go out there, that'd be unbelievable. But no, I think mainly it's just, a healthy year is my main goal, and then move forward from there because I know I'll play good ball at that point.
Yeah, man, really hope we can see you back at 100%, can see because that stretch you had in 2021, like the Niners and Broncos and Chargers, everyone's just like, oh my, who's Joe Bachie? This guy's going off. So hopefully we'll be able to see that again.
Yeah, I know I can play in this league. It's just a matter of timing and then staying healthy.
Yep. And so last question I have for you is something I've been asking every player that comes on this offseason is, how have you been at the locker room in ping pong and cornhole?
Oh, all right. So I'll be honest, I stay away from ping pong, mainly because it's the same.
All right, as you can see, Joe had to change location. Dead zone happening. Got to do some stuff, but we're back to finish this up. All right. So the last question I have for you today is about, can you explain how you are in the locker room at ping pong and cornhole?
Yeah, I usually stay away from the ping pong. Some guys in there have been playing every day for about 2 years now, so there's no point for me to hop out there as a beginner. I'm not going to do something I'm not good at, so I would lose every time. Cornhole, though, on the other hand, I would bet myself against anyone in the locker room. That's my thing. I grew up playing. I know there's some guys who play in there, but I still like myself against a lot of guys.
Okay, so one guy I know is like deemed top tier at cornhole is Trenton.
I was just about to say him.
No.
I haven't played him.
Have you played him?
I haven't played him in well over a year. I remember maybe my first camp here, I might have played him, but I seriously haven't played in the locker room in a long time. And I know he likes to go over there and he plays with someone. Some of the specialists play as well.
Yeah.
But I know Clark was kind of the guy for a while, Clark Harris.
Mm-hmm. But, Brad Robbins is like he's hustling rookies right now to get wins.
Yeah, I see the rookies in there grinding. They got the long days during spring, so I saw them on the ping pong table and the cornhole boards.
How do you like have an idea of what your record is? Like 60% you win, 75. What do you?
I'm not even gonna say anything. But when I play, no matter kind of where I'm at, I say I would win 4 out of the 5 matches, no matter where I'm at.
All right. So you'd consider yourself more one of the higher people?
Yeah.
All right.
I would say so. I wouldn't say that if I didn't believe it.
All right. I believe it. I mean, that puts you, like, if I make a podcast cornhole tier list, you're like second place with Trenton.
Yeah. I got to be up there. I'll see him just for this reason. I'll play him when we get back during camp.
All right. I got to know about how that happens. We have to.
We'll connect after that happens.
All right. But I think that's all I have for you today, Joe. Is there anything you want to say to Who Dey Nation?
Enjoy these next couple weeks before football because it's about to get going again. And we're excited. We're excited for a big fall coming up, hopefully leading us late into February.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming on again, Joe, and thank you for anyone listening for watching this interview, and to make sure to subscribe and follow Joe on everything he has, and to make sure he'll show what he can do after hopefully a fully healthy season.
Yep, I appreciate that.